Hey, how's it going, guys? Adventures with Andrew back at you. How's it going? Hope you guys are having a positive-filled, amazing day. I sure am. I'm actually, the whole point of this video is I'm going to Disney World in less than 2 weeks, and I'm very, very excited. It's one of my favorite places to visit ever. If you ever want to go on a Disney vacation with me, I will go no matter what. I'll drop everything. I love Disney World. Haven't been to Disneyland yet. I definitely want to get to go there. That would be awesome. So today we have a little bit of a different video. Not usually what you guys see on this channel. You guys usually see my daily life vlogs, maybe going to amusement parks. Today we're doing a sit-down video on my 10 favorite Disney World attractions. I made this list with my top 10, from 1 being my favorite, and then 10 being, it's still in the list, but it is in my favorite. So here we go. I'm very excited. I have my notes here, so I forget sometimes. If you guys are thinking about taking a Disney vacation, definitely do it. It is an amazing, life-changing experience. It really is the most magical place on earth, for all ages. Not just kids. Some people say, oh, it's just for kids. No. I would go there till I die. I love this place. Not only the attractions an amazing thing, also the food. Oh my goodness. Yes, it's expensive. I understand, but it's so good. So let's get into the list now. My top 10 favorite attractions at Walt Disney World in Florida. Number 10 is the Epcot Ball. I think everyone should experience it. If you go to Epcot, it's the big, huge Epcot Ball. That's what people call it. Amazing ride. Kind of a slower ride, but I love it. You got to do it every time you go. That's just something me and my family do every time we go. So it's pretty cool. It literally just takes you through history, all the accomplishments that we made. I think you literally go through time. So really cool. They have the smells. They have everything on point. So it is an awesome attraction. Definitely go check that out. Number 2, we got the People Mover. Now, a lot of people, they're going to be like, oh, the People Mover, wow. But the People Mover is an awesome attraction if you want to get out of the Florida sun. It gets very, very hot there. Thankfully, my family goes in the winter, so it's a little bit more tolerable. But the People Mover is great to just get out of the busy lines. There's never really a line, and just have a good time and just sit down. Because in Disney World, let's face it, we walk around so much. A lot. You know that Disney World is the size of San Francisco. Insane. Their whole property is the size of San Francisco. Anyways, and I've been to San Francisco. It is pretty big. So that's an interesting fact for you guys. Number 8 on the list is Star Tours. That is in Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now, right now, Disney's kind of undergoing some construction. I think Toy Story Land is open. I actually have never been there, so I have to definitely check that out when I go. But you can still enjoy a few attractions at Hollywood Studios currently. So Star Tours is awesome. I'm a Star Wars fan. If you didn't tell, I am awesome. Literally my tattoo is Star Wars. So I love Star Wars. So Star Tours is always a must-do, and they just did. I don't know when they did it, but last time I went to Disney, there was a whole renovation on the video system, and it just felt better. It was way better, and I enjoyed the original Star Tours, so it was an added bonus that it was better. So number 7, Test Track. Now guys, honestly, Test Track used to be my number 1 when I was little. I love Test Track. I love zooming through. It felt so good as a kid, and it's just the nostalgia that every time I go. We go on Test Track. If we're in Epcot, we go on Test Track. So it is awesome. As a little kid, that 60 miles an hour or whatever you go felt like lightning speed, even though it's not. I'd probably go faster than that on the highway sometimes. But it is an awesome experience. Definitely check it out. And they take you through how the cars, how they test the cars and stuff. Really, really cool. For number 6, we're heading back to Disney's Hollywood Studios. I really do love this park. I do miss, I'm sorry, I have to say, I miss the Great American Movie Ride. It will be missed, R.I.P. Anyways, number 6 is Rock and Roller Coaster. I love this roller coaster. I'm a roller coaster fanboy. I love them, especially when you blast Aerosmith in my head. Oh my goodness, awesome roller coaster. Indoors, really good theming. I love everything about this roller coaster. Definitely gets, you know, thumbs up, A+ from me. Number 5, we're actually staying in Disney's Hollywood Studios, Tower of Terror. Now, I love this ride. Love the theming. I'm a big horror movie fanboy. I love horror movies, and just walking into that lobby is literally like you're walking into a horror movie. Based on Tower of Terror, the movie. Actually, the ride came first and then the movie. But anyways, they literally based a ride or a movie off of a ride, which is pretty cool actually. But anyways, I love Tower of Terror. I'm a huge fan. How it just brings you up, drops you, that feeling in your chest. I love that. I was at Six Flags recently and I actually rode Zumanjaro, and oh my goodness, the tallest in the world. It is insane. But nothing beats the theming and just the atmosphere. We're in Disney, but the atmosphere of Tower of Terror. Anyways, heading back to Magic Kingdom, for number 4, we have Space Mountain. I love Space Mountain. It's a little scary. I've seen a video of it with the lights on, and it's very scary, but it's a great ride. You literally feel like you're going to be able to touch the bars and stuff, but I guess that's half the fun. Really cool theming again, like the queues and everything. It's awesome. Pretty exhilarating ride. It reminds me, but it's not a Wild Mouse. It's not, and it's not really even close. But just how you kind of sit and like the quick turns you take kind of reminds me of it, but it's way more exhilarating. I love Space Mountain. Definitely a must do if you go to Magic Kingdom. Really all the mountains are, but we'll get into that later. So, number 3, we are staying in Magic Kingdom, Big Thunder Mountain. I love it. I like that it's outside. I like that there's amazing theming at this attraction, and who doesn't love the wildest ride in the wilderness? So I love that ride. Definitely takes number 3 on my list. Number 2, we got Splash Mountain. Now I had to put this number 2 because I love it. I'm a big theme guy. I love the theming. The whole ride is themed. I love that. You literally are going through a story. They're telling a story through this ride. Also, it's a water ride, and it's Florida, so that's good. That's great. They're telling a story through this ride, and I think that's awesome. And then you get to the end, and you're really into this story, and then they just drop you, and I love that. That's awesome. So, taking the number 1 spot. Now, by far, is my favorite Disney attraction. I hadn't actually rode it until recently. I think, a year and a half I went. Flight of Passage. Now, you might be thinking, oh, well, isn't that just Soarin'? No. Flight of Passage is revolutionary. You have to try it. It is incredible. Pretty much. The queue, they say it can hold up to like a 6-7 hour line. That's insane, but I see the appeal for this ride. So as soon as you get into the queue, or even the land, you see these floating mountains. Oh my gosh, you're there. You're literally surrounded by the theming. I like theming, but anyways. And then we get into the actual queue, and you go through all these like test facilities and stuff. It is incredible. Now the ride itself is breathtaking. If you have not rode Flight of Passage, oh my goodness, you have to. Even if it's a long wait, you have to ride this ride. I remember when we went, a year and a half ago, something like that. The last time I was in Disney, pretty much, we had the after hours because we stayed at a Disney resort, and we, had after hours, but the line was still. I think we waited 2.5 hours when it was all said and done. The queue said longer, but it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Not that bad for this ride. I would definitely wait an hour and a half again. Absolutely. Anyways, once you get on this ride and you experience this ride, it is actually insane. I remember our words, I looked at my friend Austin and I was like, wow, this is the craziest thing I've ever been on in my life. This is my favorite ride in the world. Like, literally, it's not so much, well, it is intense, but it's not so much intense, it's more of, wow, what did I just do? So, Flight of Passage definitely takes that #1 spot. I would not have it any other way. You guys have to ride that ride. And all the other ones. Disney is just an incredible place. I hope all of you can go. If you haven't been there, or if you have been there, comment, when you want to go back, because trust me, I know. I start planning my Disney vacations literally as soon as I come back. I love Walt Disney World. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed my top 10 attractions at Disney World. Please smash that like button, hit the post notification bell, and please subscribe if you like what you see. We usually do different stuff on this channel. We usually do daily vlogs. We're going to do sit-down videos now, mostly about theme parks, and really just anything else that we want to record, but mostly just the theme parks, these sit-down videos, and daily vlogs. So I hope you guys enjoy that stuff. I'll see you guys on the next one.